Hey guys, it's DarudeLeafStorm here, and I'm here with week 4. Yeah, week 4. Week 4 of the ICBA. We are currently 1 and 2, and as you can see, this week we're actually playing on Showdown. We're facing Rio and his Pittburgh huge powers. And yeah, we're on Showdown because basically the match was already late for 1, and for 2, we just wanted to get this match over with, because he didn't have his team jammed, I don't think. So it was just like, yeah, let's just play on Showdown. It's whatever. I don't really mind. So yeah, as you can see, from our team, I'm not gonna do a team builder for this match. Main reason being because I'm already late with uploading it because I've been away. So I need to get all this done. So the last 3 matches or so, maybe. Yeah, the last 3 matches will go at a very similar time. So, yeah, and I can't leave this any longer because obviously I've been away, so I haven't been able to upload. But I can't just hold this off because I feel bad for Johnny and etc. And I should have played my matches earlier before I went away. I just didn't have the time because of exams and stuff. But yeah, anyway, the sets we are bringing this week, we're rocking Genesect, which is Choice Scarf. U-turn extreme speed, Ironhead and Fellstinger with 252 attack, adamant, 12 defense, 4 in HP. Wait, actually no, it's hasty. I remember it had to be hasty. I was gonna run adamant, but then I obviously went into the match and it had to be hasty. So, yeah, it was hasty instead. And I think I ran. I don't even remember what happened with Genocide, but I know it has to be hasty. So, I probably just put hasty on it. So yeah, we're running 236 speed. That's enough speed to outspeed. I think it was Megalop. I'm pretty sure it was Megalop. Yeah, it would have been Megalop or Circuitry, Scarf Circuitry. That was it. Because obviously Z Hypnosis. So yeah. Then we have Dugtrio. We're rocking Grandium Z Dugtrio. I very much debated on whether to put Ghostium or not on this thing, but I decided not to because Latios obviously has levitate, so it's not trapped, so I didn't really see a point, just in case. But I definitely should have, because Dugtrio baits in Latias, so it would have been nice to have it. But anyway, we're rocking Earthquake, Sucker Punch, Stealth Rock, and Shadow Claw. 228 speed, Jolly Nature, 4 in special defense and defense. It's no speed to outspeed Latias, and 20 in HP. Next, rocking Hipster the Victini, holding the leftovers with U-turn, Steering Shot, Rest, and Sleep Talk. This is my designated Lopunny answer. So we're rocking 204 HP, 76 defense, Bold Nature. That's enough to take, I think it's either 3 returns or 2 returns. I think it's 2 adamant returns from Lop, sorry. And then we're rocking 2 at 28 speed. That's enough speed to outspeed. I think it was Modest Volk. No, it wasn't Modest Volk. What was that speed for now? I honestly can't remember. Oh, Circuitry, that was it. It was enough speed to outspeed Circuitry. So, yeah. Next up, we're rocking the Rotom Wash. On the leftovers, pretty standard set. This is another designated Lopunny answer. 252 HP, 252 defense, Bold Nature with 4 in special attack. Willow, Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Pain Split, pretty standard set. Then we got Thick, the Serena, holding the leftovers with Knockoff, Rapid Spin, Synthesis, and Power Whip. This is, again, was for Circuitry, so, yeah. That's fine. We're rocking 252 HP, 252 special defense, 4 in attack, Careful Nature. And then we're rocking Choice Scarf Noivern, with Frisk, obviously, with Hurricane, U-turn Draco, and Flamethrower, enough speed to outspeed Sneasel, I believe. So, yeah. Even though I probably should have just crept Latias, since Sneasel will just eye-shot me anyway. But anyway, as you can see, he brought the Latias, the Volcarona, the Megalop, the Sneasel, the Mudsdale, and the Zerkatry. So big boy Zerkatry's there. Very, very scary to deal with. Also, sorry about my sniffling. I've got a cold, so yeah. So yeah, I brought big boy Zerkatry. This mon is super, super scary. I hate facing Zerkatry, especially when it has Z. You know, it has the access to Z moves, because obviously they're just gonna run Z Hypnosis every week. Because, well, why wouldn't they? It is broken as anything. So yeah. Very, very scary mon. Because when I face circuitry and they use the hypnosis, they always land it versus me. So I know he's gonna land it no matter what. So I just have to like try and play around it. Things that I'm surprised we don't see here. McGinner. He has a McGinner on his team, and I really expected it. If he did bring it though, you have to be Shed Shell, but I can definitely see why he didn't bring it. I have a Genesect, I have a Trio, and I have a Victini, so I definitely see why he didn't bring it. And yeah, Azelfs is another one that was a bit 50-50 on. I kind of expected it though, because it is just Azelf. But Latias makes more sense, to be honest, over Azelf. So other than that, I got everything right. I knew Mudsdale was going to come because if you saw my match against the Golux, Mudbray is... yeah, and then I expected Sneasel because Sneasel does really, really well versus me. And I also expected Megalop, obviously, and Volcarona was something I really expected as well. So, anyway, let's hop into this match for you guys. I'm going to lead off with Genesect, as I seem to do every week for some reason. I don't even intend to. I just think, oh, Genesect's a good lead, click. So, yeah, we're going to lead with Genesect. Music is off. Do I want it on or do I want it off? Ooh, I'll tell you what. I'll lower the volume a little bit. Wait, oh, crap. Let me think. No, I'll just keep it off, and I'll probably put some music in the background for you guys. So, yeah, let's hop into this match. I'm going to lead with Genesect. He leads up with Sneasel. Now, I thought this was a bit strange, to be honest. Sneasel lead. But either way, I said to myself, you know what, I'm just going to click U-turn. And then I see he stays in and goes out to focus Sash. So at this point, I knew with Sash counter, like, it makes sense. It was actually a really cool bring and a really good bring versus me as well. So it was like, okay, he's definitely counter. Like, there's no way you lead with this, have a focus Sash, and stay on a Genesect if you don't have counter. So I was like, looking at my team, I was thinking, who's the most expendable member? And in the end, I decided to go with Serena. Now, honestly, maybe Doug Trio would have been the best bet, but I didn't want him to bring Scarf Circuitry and then spam electric moves versus me, like Volt Switch, and get initiative versus me. So, in the end, I decided to sack Serena, and as you can see, the counter does come off, and it goes my Serena. So, we lose our Serena turn 1, but honestly, that's fine, because, I mean, the only annoyance, really, is the Mudsdale with Stealth Rock, but, I mean, my team doesn't really allow Mudsdale switching apart from Doug Trio, so yeah, we should be fine on that end. So I'm just going to go back out into Genesect and click U-turn once again. We knock out the Sneasel, and honestly, I'm kind of happy that it was Sash counter because Sneasel actually did a really nice chunk to my team, apart from Rotom obviously, but like even then, Life Orb or Bandit Knockoff is going to hurt. So yeah, I'm really glad Sneasel's dead. So we traded 2 mons in the first 2 turns of the game. So that's cool. I'm going to go into Noivern because I'm obviously Scarfed. And I see Circuitry come in and I'm like, I need damage on this thing. I'm just going to click Draco. He obviously goes for the Z Hypnosis. He obviously lands it. And yeah, here I have to make an aggressive double out into Genesect, expecting the Tail Glow. And he actually just goes for the Energy Ball, so that's fine by me. I get to go for the Scarf U-turn, and Genesect has picked up 2 kills already in this match. So I'm going to make the switch on to do Trio, and that's where it would have been nice to have the Z Shadow Claw, because I would have gone for it there. And as you'll see on this next play, he goes for the Calm Mind. So if I had Z Shadow Claw, I could have Z Shadow Clawed into the Latias, and then Shadow Clawed into it and knock this thing out. So that would have been perfect, but obviously that didn't happen. I got into Victini because, I mean, it's a good Latias answer. Oh, this Victini was also for Latias as well, I forgot to mention. Just in case it got out of hand. So we're going to U-turn, and we pop his Tango Berry, so that's really nice. And I'm just going to make the switch out into Noivern, his most expendable member, and I knew the HP Fire was very likely on this play. So here I'm going to make the aggressive double out into Genesect on the Calm Mind, and that's really nice for us. So I'm just going to fire off the U-turn here, do 77% because we've got the +1 boost, and he goes for Roost, which is annoying. So here I'm just going to spam Searing Shot and hope that I get the burn off on the Latias, because that would have really helped. And here he goes for the HP Fire, and here I decide to just go for the rest with my Victini, and then click Sleep Talk the following turn. As he clicks Roost that turn. So this Latias is actually going to be very difficult for me to break. We do 24 to the Latias, and as you can see, he's at 75%. So here I make the aggressive well, obviously on the U-turn, I make the switch out into Genesect. This could have been risky if he clicked HP Fire. However, I was hoping he wouldn't expect the Sleep Talk, since he hasn't seen it. So, hoping that he's just going to click Dragon Pulse here. And he actually clicks Calm Mind. So here, we click U-turn and knock out the Latias. So, Genesect's got 3 kills so far. So, that's something. He goes out to Mudsdale here. I'm going to make the double out into Rotom. It's my safe play always. So yeah, I'm just going to click the Hydro Pump. He lives it. He gets a stamina boost, and he's just going to go for another CC. Now here, I make a few plays. I go into Victini on the expected close combat, which he obviously goes for. He does literally nothing to Victini. And then I make the play onto Rotom again, just to get some leftovers back, to potentially take a return from Lop a little bit better. So we get to go for the Hydro Pump here and get another round of lefties. So that could have gone wrong for me if he played that differently. Now here he goes for Quiver Dance with his Volcarona, and this was what I was afraid of. And we miss Hydro Pump. Now that is huge because we could have definitely 2-hit KO'd this Volcarona, but now he gets to go for another QD. We land the Hydro Pump this time, and as you can see, it does 46%, so we would have easily 2-hit KO'd it. So here, I have to go into Victini, and he goes for another QD, and I'm like, oh crap, this is, yeah, and he goes for Buzz and knocks me out. So this is not looking good for us, guys, but I have Extreme Speed on my Genesect, and with the +1 from the download, we are able to knock out the Volcarona, but he just burned me, which is horrible. So now it is Lopunny versus the world. We got into Noivern, and he clicks Agility. And if you look at my team right now, Rotom's at like 67%, but I can't really touch the Lop that well. Genesect's at 71%, but I'm burned, so I can't actually like hurt the Lop. And we have the trio, which this obviously outspeeds, and Noivern is asleep. So yeah, he's gonna click return here. We haven't burnt a sleep turn with Noivern, so we are gonna stay asleep. Double returns and knocks me out. So here I have to go onto Rotom. It's basically my only thing I can take a hit. I go for the Pain Split, hoping that I get a decent amount of health back, and we do. Goes for another return, and here I had to hope for the Will-O-Wisp, and we do connect it, but it's still a good chance that he can win this match. Goes to the return, and he actually misses out on the KO, and I was like, oh, okay. So I click Volt Switch here, I go into my Genesect, I get the +1 attack from download, we click E-Speed, and knock out the Mega Lop. So, yeah, Genesect got 5 kills, I believe, this game. I think it's 5, because he killed Lop, Volk, Lati, Sneasel, and Xurkitree. Yeah, we killed 5 Mons with Genesect. So Genesect is now climbing that power rankings board, going for kill leader. So I really want, now that I've seen that performance from Genesect, I want more from that. And this is the first time I brought Extreme Speed, so, you know. And Extreme Speed really helped me out this game. So, yeah, I'm really hoping that Genesect can put in more work like that. So, yeah, guys, that's all from me. For week 4, we are able to pick up the 3-0 win. We are now 2-2. I don't know what differential we are at the moment. I think we might be positive. I'm pretty sure we are. But anyway, we are able to pick up the win. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been DarudeLeafStorm, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys. Yeah, guys, what happened is exactly what I said. He basically just cleaned up my team with stored power. Yeah, guys, we really didn't have a matchup this week whatsoever. The only one that did work versus his team really was Genesect, and yeah, it wasn't a fun time for us. Yeah, this team is not great whatsoever. Not having a phase is really bad. My only dark type being Mighty Yenna. He recognized that though, and he brought the set that definitely did put work into my team. He brought a very good set, and yeah, I mean, it's a very standard set. I'm kind of annoyed because it was very stally, but you know, it is what it is. It's just having a fun game like last week, not last week, the week before against Matt, like, and then having this sort of game, which was very slow and very boring. You know, it wasn't fun. And also, he critted my Genesect at the end, which actually mattered. So I potentially, if I got a crit, which I didn't, I could have brought it, well, not brought it back, but I could have gotten a differential point off at least. And actually, I don't know. Genesect could have actually brought that back. Let me just have a look, because I was +1 in attack. I think Greninja dies to E-Speed. I could be wrong. Let me double check this. Oh, no. No. No way. Okay, so he doesn't die. Okay, that's fine. Will be +1. No. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, it is what it is, guys. I'm glad Delcat did something. I just got the prediction wrong, and that kind of set me off on the back foot, because I think Delcat actually could have done stuff in this game. Just getting that prediction wrong with the Kyurem. I just felt like physical Kyurem was just so good versus me. Because he didn't really need Ice Stab. All he needed was Dragon. Potentially Ground. So maybe like just Earth Power. That's all he really needed. And then Steel. That's all he needed to beat my team. When he said he brought in some sub-Kyurem. I guess it was for Rotom, but even still. But yeah. Very nicely played by OP Jellicent. Matchup wasn't great. Dark type being Mariana, you know. Brought the perfect set. So yeah, GG's. We're now 2-3. I don't know our differential, but you know. We're gonna keep on trying, guys. We're not gonna stop. And yeah, guys. Thank you all for watching. This has been DarudeLeafStorm, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.